Today we're in Wigan to meet another family ready to take on the Eat, Shop, Save challenge.
Hi, we're the Williamson-Simpsons.
The Williamson-Simpson family are made up of 2-year-old Iona, Mum Eloise and Dad Jamie. The couple are in their early 20s and both working 6 days a week. It's exhausting and they're struggling to make ends meet.
Life at the moment is just like a big rolling concrete ball that just comes and flams you and then carries on to the next day. And then it happens again.
Mummy balloon? I feel about 50. We come home from work, we sit down, have a brew, watch the TV, go to bed.
I want to have a quiet word with each of them on their own to find out what they're really feeling about life in the house.
Jamie, tell me what it is you really want sorting out.
I just don't know where to start.
There's so many things. So much.
But with most of us permanently on the go, finding time to talk about our worries can be tough. So I'm using this opportunity to get them together to hear what the other has been thinking.
Okay, here we go. So your life at the moment is what, exactly?
It's just getting up, sorting Iona out in the morning, either for nursery, and then work, get home, Iona, tidy, feed ourselves, go to bed. It's just like that all the time.
Yeah. And what are you eating?
Takeaway. It's been a long day at work. We've just got Iona to bed. The house is a mess. So we sit down and then we can't be bothered. So we'll just ring for a pizza.
How much are you spending on pizzas and takeaways then? You look embarrassed.
It is embarrassing. We spend like £25 each time we order.
On each order?
Yeah.
What else is going on?
I think I'm a little bit of a hoarder. We've got a toilet downstairs that definitely needs clearing out.
What's in it?
Everything. Everything's in that cupboard.
There is a lot of stuff everywhere. Does it cause problems between you and Eloise?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like serious problems, but
No.
we've had like little
Arguments
over it, yeah.
Am I right in thinking that you cancelled your wedding?
Yeah. I went dress shopping, I found the perfect dress, I booked everything. And then one day we sat down and was like, what are we doing? We can't afford to pay, so we cancelled it.
Talking about money in general, how does that work out?
The only thing we are struggling to pay is for childcare because we're in arrears.
Is that a pressure? How's it feeling?
It's just hard.
It looks like we've arrived just in the nick of time.
I mean, you barely moved, both of you, watching that. You seemed absolutely riveted, actually. Do you feel that you are ready to find the motivation and to actually genuinely change your lives?
We can't just keep on doing this for the next 5, 10 years or whatever. It just drives us completely insane.
Definitely.
They're tired, stressed and skint. They're actually blowing more than £50 a week on takeaways, and they've even cancelled their wedding because they don't have enough money.
Still got these bridesmaid dresses.
These two need an urgent makeover, and that's what they're about to get. We're going to help them learn how to cook healthy meals, save money to pay their debts, and take back control of their messy home. The family's challenge starts here, but they're not alone. Over the next 8 weeks, my team of experts will be on hand whenever they need them. First, we're sending in Gemma Godfrey to get them thinking about the family finances.
This family needs to get their heads around their budget. They need to prioritise paying the debt on the nursery fees, and the best way they can do that is to save money on their weekly food shop. Guys, can you take me through your money situation?
We've got a big issue just with like a food shopping that we do. We spend like £50 to £60 just on a normal food shop, but then a big issue has been like we're getting takeaways.
How many times a week?
2 to 3 a week, maybe.
And how much do they cost, usually?
Well, about 25 to 30 quid a time.
It sounds like you're spending £150 a week on food.
Yeah.
So what happens at the end of the month?
We have no money.
The good news is there are a few things that we can do to be able to help you save money quite quickly. The biggest tip that I can give to you is to track your spending. Because if you track your spending more closely, you'll clearly be able to see where your money's going and therefore what you can really be saving on. How do you feel about that?
Definitely doable, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do
Easy.
that.
At £150 a week, this family is spending a crazy amount of money on food for just 2 adults and a toddler. But the real key to saving for that wedding that they want is to keep track of spending. So I want them to write it all down so they know exactly where their money's going.
But Gemma isn't finished just yet. The family are also blowing around 40 quid a month on new clothes for their 2-year-old.
So here you go, guys. Welcome to Iona's pop-up shop.
Oh my God.
This is your guilty pleasure. You've been spending quite a bit of money on Iona's clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them barely worn, some of them still have the tags on them.
I'm embarrassed.
What do you think about the idea of maybe selling some of these items?
Just want to put them all in a bag and find the card book and attempt to get my money back.
But you haven't got the connection. Like that giraffe costume, that was the first Halloween costume.
So if you're able to keep a couple of items, do you think that would really help you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like many families, the couple's spending has spiralled out of control. And with nursery fees and a wedding to pay for, they need to start thinking seriously about their cash.
We need to save money, we need to cut back on these little things, and this is a thing that's costing us a lot of money. I need to say, right, she's got enough now. She doesn't need any more until she grows out of them, till the seams are ripping.
It sounds like these two really are ready to tackle their bad habits. So it's time to bring in a second expert who can help give their takeaway addiction the chop. I'm sending in my ace of blades, Dale Pinnock, to shake up the food that's being eaten in the house.
Jamie and Eloise say that being tired from work means that takeaway is their only real option. But I've got a time-saving plan that means if they get into the kitchen on their day off, they can ditch the unhealthy pizzas and have enough food to see them through the week. The idea that I've had for you guys that's going to save you time and keep you on track with a healthier eating is batch cooking. Okay, so whilst you've got this 1 day a week off, you're going to be cooking and freezing in portions.
Okay.
So then you're starting to stockpile the freezer with basically your own healthy ready meals. So at the end of a long day, you've got something healthy, you've got something convenient.
Batch cooking is all about healthy one-pot dishes. And Dale has not one, but 2 simple favourites he wants Eloise to cook from scratch.
First thing I'll do is chili con carne. And then the next one is a spinach and sweet potato curry. Okay? So if you give the garlic a wallop, it actually splits the paper and you can peel it off. There it is. See, the onions are nice and soft. Eloise and Jamie usually eat takeaways and ready meals, but these foods are full of salt, sugar, bad fats. By cooking from scratch using fresh, healthy ingredients, they will get a better quality meal that will keep them fuller for longer.
Once the meals are cooked, they're dished up into single portion containers, left to cool, then frozen. So on those busy weeknights, all you have to do is defrost, heat up and enjoy. And there's one more special move Dale has for Eloise.
Obviously, your takeaway of choice is pizza. So I'm going to show you a shortcut pizza.
Yep.
How long does it usually take the takeaway to deliver from the minute you've ordered to the knock on the door?
Usually about 25 minutes.
I'm going to do it in a fraction of the time. You ready?
Yeah.
Start the clock. Wholemeal pizza bread. Warm one side of it. Some garlic.
Eloise's favourite takeaway pizza clocks up more than 2,000 calories. And this couple are eating one each every time they order. Dale's healthy version is a fraction of that. But is it faster than dialing for a delivery?
OK, stop the clock. Where are we at?
5 minutes, 51 seconds.
Well, now compared with 25 minutes and 25 quid, that's not too bad. Obviously, it's not a whacking great pizza, but you can do as many of those as you want. Right, there we go.
Thank you.
Just want to try a bit?
That's nice.
Dale's work here is done. And to help the family stay motivated, he's also handing over more healthy recipes and our Eat, Shop, Save meal planner.
So there you go.
Thank you.
They've now had a month to put those tips into practice. So I think it's time for a checkup to find out if anything has changed. Jamie and Eloise are all set up for a video call that they think I'm about to make to get a progress report. Little do they know, I'm about to pay them a surprise visit in person because I need to see for myself how they're getting on. Let's go.
Hello. Dressing gown and everything, Jamie.
All ready for you.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
No.
It's been 4 weeks since I last saw them, but now it's down to business. Where are all the pizza boxes that I saw last time?
We've had 1 Domino's and 1 cheap takeaway since.
What are you eating instead?
All the recipes that Dale give us.
Yeah.
Look at this, you Eat, Shop, Save, healthy meal recipes. And
Yeah.
this isn't just for show, you're actually
No,
using
we're
it.
actually using it, yeah.
I need to see the evidence.
It's all in the freezer.
Yeah. There we go. So we've got 2 curries there, and then we've got chilli.
And are you enjoying it, or do you feel like you're
Love
sort
it.
of forcing yourself to do it?
Love it.
Is eating differently making you feel different
Yeah.
in any way?
Yeah, I used to have a sleep in the day with Iona, and
Yeah, sure.
I'm not doing that anymore.
All that sounds really positive. How's all the other stuff going? So it was like the decluttering.
It's not happening.
Yeah, the declutt's no match. There's no
No,
match to
the cupboard's got worse.
Let's have a look. When you say the cupboard, you mean the toilet, don't you?
Toilet.
Right,
Yeah.
I've got to have a look at this. Oh my giddy aunt. This looks worse, I think.
Yeah, it's got worse.
Oh no, what's the problem with decluttering, Eloise? What's stopping you from doing it?
Like, we both need to be here to clear that cupboard. The only days we've got off together is Wednesdays, but Wednesdays have been preoccupied by, like, making food and going shopping.
I can't bear to look at it anymore. Right, close that.
Aww, little baby skip.
It looks like Eloise and Jamie need a big kickstart to help them take charge of the house. A skip means an instant chance to make a huge dent in the clutter that's clogging up their lives. For a hire charge of less than £100, whatever they can chuck out will get taken away and recycled, meaning at last they've got a mess-free home once again. As well as a clutter-free house, another major aim for this family was wanting to eat healthier food.
What's Daddy making?
My nutrition expert Dale challenged them to ditch the takeaways and give batch cooking a shot.
The food's where we've made the most difference. Since Dale gave us these recipes, we've just swore by them, I'd say 95% of the time. A lot of the batch cooking, it's a lot tastier, so you're actually enjoying the food that you're eating.
It's made our lives so much easier because you're making 10 portions in an hour and then you've done it all. You've done your week of meals. It's great.
So we've gone from sticking chicken Kievs and chips in the oven for half an hour, 40 minutes, to having a fresh, healthy, tasty meal in 20. Spot on. Love batch cooking.
And less kitchen time means plenty more time for fun with Iona. The final piece of the jigsaw was saving more money. Our expert Gemma challenged them to precisely track their spending and make a list when it comes to their food shopping. And the results have been impressive.
Last time we went shopping, we spent $42.32. This week, after writing down our meals here and filling it in here, we checked what was in the cupboard, we checked what was in the freezer, we checked what was in the fridge, we wrote down everything that we didn't need. We've actually only spent
22
$22.80.
With the house now clear of clutter, they've also got another nice little earner planned by selling the things they didn't skip at the local car boot sale.
£1 each.
And it's not long before Eloise is channeling her inner Del boy.
Can't let them go for less than a £5. There you go.
Is that all right? Yeah.
That's fabulous. £4.50. I need it all gone. We've actually sold £76 worth of stuff. So we're thinking about calling it a day now and then taking the rest to a charity shop.
All the money they've been saving has been a big help with paying for Iona's childcare, something they'd fallen behind on until recently. And making more savings have also allowed the couple to splash out on something really special too.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
Earlier this year, they had to cancel their wedding because they couldn't afford it. But now it could be back on.
Hi, Eloise. Try my dress.
Fine, come through.
Feeling so nervous because it's my dress. It's my wedding dress. It's what every young girl wants as a dress, and I've come for it today.
Just pick it up. You're happy? Yeah, that's beautiful.
The money Eloise has been saving means she can now finally pay off the dress she will wear on her big day.
I am happy with it, definitely. And I'm happy it's like I've got it now and I just can't wait to wear it.
2 months have passed since Eloise and Jamie decided to make big changes to their lives. Now it's time for my final visit.
How are you feeling about the last 8 weeks?
Been really, really good, hasn't it?
Yeah, feel fab.
You look great, I have to say. You look healthy. Are you enjoying the food?
Yeah.
Loving it.
Because we're cooking from fresh, you feel like a professional chef, to be honest, at some point.
Let me just
Yeah, yeah.
saute these onions.
Welting some spinach and all that.
Instead of dialing for the local pizza
Exactly,
place.
yeah.
With eating healthier, I mean, have you lost weight between you?
Yeah.
Between us, we've lost a stone. We've lost half a stone each.
God, that is so good. You had 3 main aims, didn't you? And right at the top was decluttering the house. Does it feel sort of nicer to be in your own home?
Yeah, it is like a breath of fresh air, definitely.
Any little speck of dust or anything that's lying around, it just gets wiped up straight away.
We've put a lot of time and money into this house, haven't we? So it's nice to be able to notice it rather than, oh, there's a pile of rubbish there or them clothes.
And you can see the floor. There's no mountains of, of stuff that you don't need anymore.
We really want to get Iona's room decorated, so we've found time to do that and spend time as a family together actually decorating a room.
I know you've been really working hard on saving, haven't you? You've been using the lists, you've been ditching the takeaways. Over the 8 weeks, do you know how much you might have saved?
We know.
Yeah.
And £800.
That is an enormous amount. What has been, do you think, the key for you two to be able to save that amount of money?
It's definitely been the food and the shopping and the eating.
Yeah, definitely. We buy what we actually need, which has helped so much.
So what have you put that massive saving of £800 towards then?
I've had to put it into Iona's nursery and we've had to buy the wedding dress.
So if you've managed to pay off the wedding dress, are you going to be wearing it anytime soon? Is there a date?
Plan on going to Vegas for our friend's 30th. So maybe...
Hang on. You might get married out in Vegas.
Might
See how it
do,
goes.
yeah. See how it goes, definitely. See if I can take my dress with me.
It's been a life-changing couple of months for Eloise and Jamie. They now feel fit and healthy and have saved enough money to think about their wedding plans once again. Time to celebrate.
Jamie, Eloise and Iona have completed their Eat, Shop, Save challenge. And it seems that the changes they've made have left the whole family smiling.